Okay, now we're going to talk about verbal communication. See, this is something a lot of people get wrong, but it is definitely one of the most important keys to success in almost every area of life, and especially in leadership positions. So, what is good verbal communication? Well, the answer is that good verbal communication is the ability to convey precise meaning efficiently. Notice the word efficiently. Your objective is to convey the exact meaning you want to in the shortest amount of time, period. This keeps your communication overhead lower so that less time is wasted on meetings, and it will also help you to communicate what you need to communicate more efficiently with less margin of error. If you're making a statement and a story comes to mind, forget the story. This is why it's a big mistake to use too many big words or just too much jargon. Often people do this to try and sound clever, when in reality, it just makes them sound insecure, as though they have something to prove. Why don't you just use the fewest words possible and avoid those dramatic pauses entirely? If the only aim is efficiency, then why don't we all talk like robots? This is where precision comes into the equation. Now, precision is the ability to convey the exact meaning you want, and often this means selecting the right word for the job. Saying "it's cold today" has a subtly different meaning than saying "it's freezing today." What's more is that the latter conveys more emotion at the same time. And it's that emotion that makes you motivate and to make people take action, such as just putting on their coat to go outside. Seen as the word freezing actually conveys more information in fewer words, we can safely conclude that this word is actually more efficient, and thereby the slightly more decorative language in this case was the right choice. Now, sometimes that would be viewed as maybe an overstatement, but in this case, it was the right choice. When it comes to the written word, efficiency and accuracy become even more important. Make sure you learn your grammar and punctuation, because a comma in the wrong place can equate to thousands of dollars lost, right? Now, there's also this law of attraction. See, another important tip to ensure you come across as more capable and more effective is to make sure you look the part as well. We're still talking about communicating, but now we're going to talk about not only the words you use, but how you look when you're using them. See, this might seem shallow, but the fact is that people are more inclined to follow others if they look like leaders. That means you should take care in your presentation, in the way you dress, the way your hair looks, and even your physical fitness. This makes you appear more capable altogether, and it also makes it look like you care more. And we've already seen in detail why caring is so important when it comes to motivating a team. Now, this all boils down to what is known as the law of attraction. If you look a certain way and act a certain way and speak a certain way, then you will become the person you are already acting like. This is because you will change the way you feel about yourself, and you will change the way others see you. Therefore, changing the way that others treat and respond to you. Now, as the saying goes, and you can argue with this, but it's proven fact, dress for the job you want. Now, here's a quick exercise. This is to help you understand how to become socially fearless. Now, some of you taking this course are going to now be thinking that these instructions sound entirely not something I want to do. Speak slowly, hold center stage, gesticulate, and make your motions large. Be passionate and driven. All that just doesn't sound true to you. I mean, what if you're naturally shy? What if you freeze up whenever you have to give a talk or even meet someone you don't know very well? How can you overcome natural shyness in order to be the leader you need to be? Well, one solution is just to start practicing social confidence. And as it happens, this is something you can learn. If you keep putting yourself in social situations that you find intimidating, you will eventually start to become desensitized to the stress, and you'll stop seeing your heart rate increase and your skin start sweating. Now, you can also combine this with CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. This is telling yourself that it really doesn't matter what people think as long as you are helping to achieve the goal you believe so much in. Now, see, that's one more reason why it matters to have passion and vision. One of the very best ways to face this fear and to desensitize is start doing stand-up comedy classes. I mean it. You'll very quickly find that you stop feeling anxious when you have to speak with your staff. Once you do all this and practice building up the level of intimidation, you'll find you stop feeling nervous. And it will change the way you come across in public. Now, after that, you'll seem calm and collected, and people will therefore assume you know what you're talking about and be much happier to follow you.